Hi there! In the previous lesson, we learned about bugs. And we said that bugs are mistakes in your code, right? Today, we'll be learning how to fix bugs. And this is called debugging. Can you see that? Debugging. Correct. I would like to start with a story about John. John was walking home from school, holding the key to his room in his hand. He passed by his grandmother's house and decided to stop by to say hi. When he got in, his grandmother was so excited to see him, so she gave him his favorite pie. John sat down at the table and started eating. And when he was done, he said, "Thank you, Grandma," and headed home. As soon as he got home, he couldn't find his keys to open his room. Where do you think John left his key? Can you tell? Let's continue our story. So John tried to remember that he was conscious of his key while exiting school, but lost touch of its memory after eating Grandma's pie. "Ah, it's on Grandma's table," he said. So he got back and found it right there. Now, this is an illustration to get you started. So what is debugging? Debugging means looking for mistakes in your code and fixing them. Now, how do we debug? To debug properly, you have to ask just two questions. Firstly, what was the program or algorithm supposed to do? Have you ever asked yourself why you go to school? Or why you are currently taking this course? You can't fix a bug if you don't know what the program was supposed to do in the first place. So always start by figuring out the purpose of your program and know what it's supposed to achieve. Understanding is very important. Number two, we have to ask, where did things go wrong? It is always necessary to ask yourself, at what point did you notice a mistake? It is like tracing your steps in a treasure hunt. You just have to identify the spot where the code took the wrong turn. So here's an example for you to debug. Do you remember the rules? First, we have to ask, what is the program supposed to do? It's supposed to get the robot to the cookie. Secondly, where did things go wrong? Here, we have to look at the program line by line to find the bug. And when we find the bug, we have to fix it. So, looking at our program line by line, where do you think the bug is? Did I hear you say line 2? Let's see. Line 1 is move down. Line 2 is move down again. Line 3 is move right. And line 4 is move right again. Now we see that the bug is in line 2, right? We have to delete it. Now we've debugged our program. Hooray! You can see that debugging requires patience and persistence. If you cannot find the bug in your program alone, always ask your friend for help. So I've got lots of exercises for you to do in the next section. Make sure you follow the rules while debugging. Until next time, keep learning.